or fine art that we weren't in until today. Whatever it might be. Okay? Anyway, fill out that Google form. It'll tell me when it's best time for me to visit with you. We get that meeting out of the way as soon as possible, so we can all be on the same page about what's going on. Okay? Any questions for me before we get started on this senior meeting? Okay, I feel like by now, if there was any other seniors left in here, they either didn't want to come or they're not here.
Okay. I'm recording it, so parents aren't really new, so like just know if you're sitting this direction, you're just going to be on camera. Say hi. But I don't know if anybody's on the meeting yet. I have it open so parents can join if they want to. I'll try to get everything recorded, assuming I don't break the internet right now when I do this. But and post it for the ones who can't make it. So that's something I think last year we learned that would be good and helpful. Have it done. Parents, I don't mind. I have a Facebook page. I have the Remind. We have the Google Classroom. They have our emails. Like I put the phone number in there. Like just call, ask, and we'll do the best we can.
Okay. I apologize. I didn't remember what I was going to say. So that group of 2024 email, this is what I did was I checked the roster today. And of course, we have some new people this year. And so those people were not on the list. And there were some people that left us. And so we had to remove them. But, so some of you probably got it linked to you individually, but I've got that row is supposed to get that group fixed. So anytime I send an email out to class of 2024, everyone is going to get that email. Okay? Everyone. So don't say, I'm just going to email.
Check your email.
Check it. You're going to get that email. You got that email today. So, Barbara, did you get that email today? Okay. Right. I think Mr. Clinton wanted to say something before we get started. I don't know. Or if you didn't. Okay.
Let's walk in my room.
I've not had as much sleep as I should.
You think about that. I posted on, I'm trying to put stuff out early, like really early this year. Probably too early, but I'd rather it be out there than not. People are like, I didn't know. So I posted all your graduation stuff for the script that he has to read or somebody has to read. At the end is already posted, and I made you a Google Doc on your Google Classroom to like keep notes. If you get a scholarship, write it on there. If you get whatever, write it on there. Some changes, write it on there. So by the end of it, May 2nd, I think is kind of the deadline before graduation. So we get your stuff, and then we can still edit. It's a Google Doc, but I mean that way stuff is done. You're not trying to scramble around because there's a few like we changed it on stage last year at practice. That's fine. I can print it and stick it in the notebook, but he just needs to know what to read because literally like walking in after practice to the actual graduation was, oh, by the way, that's not an oh, by the way time. Like, no. Can't really help. And then we print the programs early. So like if there's not a mark by your name for beta or whatever, then we don't print those that day. Like they're done like a day or two before. So make sure like we keep, updated. And you can keep sending that form in every time you go up. That's fine. Just keep sending it in because the most recent one we'll take. So here's what we need to do today. We need to get our president, vice president, secretary, treasurer. I put that out on Google Classroom. I put it on the parent Facebook page to kind of talk to y'all. So I know there's one or two that can't be here, and I asked them earlier, like, do you want an officer position? Nope, don't put my name. Okay, so if you are nominated, which we'll do that real quick, you'll go outside, we'll vote, heads down, and we just count hands and like it's done. But if you don't want it, you don't have to do that. But your president, VP, like it's people that's responsible that will be, keeping up with people and planning reunions and doing whatever class stuff. So make sure it's somebody like that's going to do a good job. I did not have those in my class. Like, we didn't. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Are we ready?
Yeah.
So president is on the board. So conduct the meeting. You're going to work with us. You'll be on the Google Classroom to help send stuff out. You work with advisors, lead the class officers and stuff, the research, anything when you need. You're also on the T-shirt committee, congratulations, officers, whoever you are, because that's your job too. Post information on Google Remind and just keep up with stuff. After graduation, you're still kind of keeping everybody together. So does anybody want to nominate a person that you feel would be a good class president for you, your class? Carson, okay. Okay, anybody else?
I nominate Blaine.
Okay, anybody else? Senior class. Honestly, no. Well, hold on. Larson and Delaney and Angelica, you don't want that. That's fine. Are y'all good with taking a nomination first? You want to? That's okay. East. All right, anybody else? So we're gonna have y'all go outside.
So
Just the two.
Delaney and Easton.
Yep, hop out. Turn the corner. And then seniors, we did this anonymously last year, but it was like putting your heads down, and we will count your hands. When we call the name, you just put your hand up to vote for that person, and then next person, and then we'll count up, and then tell them who, and then bring them back in. So, seniors, heads down. People outside, don't look. Okay, so Easton, you gotta think about it, we have to count. Easton, for president, raise your hand. Keep them up. I got this. Let me get this. All right, Easton hands down, Delaney hands up. Okay, hands down, y'all put your hands up. Delaney, Easton, come back in. Okay, Easton's gonna be your class president. Nominated for vice president, and Delaney can be nominated again. That's fine too. Like if you want to. So vice president, person who works with president, who just helps keep stuff together and one. Anybody want to nominate for a vice president?
I'll nominate Billy.
Billy, are we okay with that? Yeah, was like,
Vice president.
who? Jaden,
Jaden.
Billy,
Anybody else?
Our girls are down.
I know.
I nominate.
Anybody else? All right, y'all three up the door. Just side, don't look.
You gonna vote for me? Sure.
Okay, head down, senior. Now, okay, so Jaden, hands up for Jaden. Pick them up so we can count. Hands down. Billy, hands up for Billy. Okay, hands down, and Avery, hands up for Avery. Okay, hands down, heads up, y'all come back in. All right, congratulations. Avery's gonna be your VP. Secretary. Secretary needs to take very good notes. This was Haley Huber last year, like type A person, lots of notes, and like very organized person. So if that's a you, that'd be a good job. All right, any nominations for secretary?
I nominate Trina.
All right, anybody else? Or if not, then 3 times for school. Okay, Raina's your secretary. Money, people counting. This is going to be a lot of like senior flowers helping me, and I give a receipt for every stupid little thing, but at least I have a receipt for it, like $2. I don't care. And usually they end up in the floor, but I stick them up so like people need to get things that are stuck at their tape. So people who give us money and we need to spend it wisely, graduation stuff, and there's a lot to kind of go through on that. But that can budget and keep up with numbers. So anybody nominate person for treasurer.
I think Jay would be good. He tells me about how to save money. You are funny.
And who, Rayleigh? Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else like numbers? Money? Okay, y'all hop out real quick. We'll vote. I can help maybe at some point today. I'll put this in
Maybe
PDF.
sooner than later, because this thing's a chunk.
All right, heads down, seniors, and we're going to count Jade to me first. So hands up for Jade. Okay, hands down, and then Riley. Okay, all right. Heads up, y'all come back in. Graduate, Jay. Here we are. Treasurer.
Hey, yeah, Connor has faith in you to keep up.
Okay, how much time we have left? We are, y'all are doing so much better than the other class.
I know.
With more people, and Patrick's not here. Never mind. Okay. Do you want to, yeah, we do. Do y'all want to go ahead and start like color, song, that kind of stuff?
Blue.
Let's do color first. We do flower color. All that. I don't have it posted yet, so I honestly didn't think we'd get that far, but go ahead. Like, all good. Y'all have color, suggested color.
North Carolina.
Like the blue, like these blue on your shirt, that's not very useful.
University.
Light blue and like just light blue. Clear? White? Clear? Black? Light blue?
Wait, it's all
Black and black. So light blue and what else? White and off-white, white and just white,
white and gold.
white and gold. And anything else? Blue and gold? Are y'all good with these? Okay, the light blue, and we can do like the white with like a darker, like an accent color, like dark gray, or that's cheaper for many people, whatever. Do y'all like the light blue, white, and there's a purple gray kind of color, like an accent background?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else want to? All right, hands up, and we'll vote. So the light blue, the white.
I know. Hi guys, wait, those of you that are like hearing a little bit conversations when you stop. Can you go over the options one more time?
So I got light blue with the white, and then like a little bit of accent, like dark purple gray kind of accent that color, but really white blue and the white, and then the white and gold is the second color. Like white and gold is an option, light blue and white is the other option. Unless you want something else. You can make it metallic gold. Okay, white blue, raise your hand, white blue and the white. And then white and gold.
More than that.
His,
White gold, one.
okay, white gold. All right. Class motto. And we need a Bible verse and we need a song. Like there's a lot to go through there.
Be first and last.
That's the only thing you got last year. Not first, last. That was a motto. So y'all have a motto that you want to like. Don't look it up.
Never back down, never what?
What is that from?
Is it like what dot 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 like?
Is there a dots in the quote?
Like continuing like.
No, we should just.
Alright. Anybody else? Motto? Last year was not first to last, the Rudy Bobby thing, that was Hayden.
Hold on, quick time out. Just a quick time. What rap song is that from?
It's not.
Right, then we're
That
good.
could be the graduation song.
I was going to say, I just did one picture of some rap song and then somebody starts singing the other half.
Family.
I was right. Y'all want something else, class motto wise, or y'all like anybody else want to throw one out there? Oh, which one? That one. Never back down, never what?
Can we take a vote on like whether we want never give up at the end of it or not? Because like the whole thing is never back down, never what, never give up.
So you left half of it out.
Like, never back down, never.
Okay, but at that point, we just want to say never back down, never give up. Yeah. Because I haven't missed it, that the never back down, never what? Give up. It's going to be a little fun.
Wait, do you say the class motto after?
Is it on invitation?
Unfortunately, it's on things.
On a shirt?
And I'm going to say it.
You can do that. Like what? And then and go with the other color. Like
It's
say,
say never back down, never what? I mean,
If it's gonna be on the shirt, right?
if you have your officers design a shirt, this is an example, you don't do this, but I mean like you can put like never back down, never what, and then in gold with the color put never give up a spot. You know, like
That-
make it
But it's like, it needs to be separate.
yeah.
It needs to be
the
separate.
pause.
Like the.
Or we can all straight never give up.
I'm going to say dot, dot, dot.
I think that would be perfect. See, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. That would be
You like that?
Yes.
Let's do class first, Bible verse. And then listen, last year, depending on the book, like the type of book, like King James, like there's a bunch of different types of Bibles. We looked up one and it was out of Esther, and it was totally different in a different version. Like, so check it. Well, all right, now. Last year was an Esther. It was like you're made for this time. Like it was actually no show. Where it was Esther 4, and it was like being about made for this time. Whatever. But like in a different version, it was like totally different. It was like we went with that one. Or you can just Google it. Like type it in and do it. So second one. Yeah, Avery's got second. What is it?
Second Peter 3:18. It says, "But growing grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior."
5:18 or 3:18.
Great. It says, "But growing grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior." What is it?
Because that was like,
Second Peter 3:18. I mean, it's talking about growing. And then you just.
I'm not sure if it was.
Hey, time to stop real quick right here. While they're getting Bible verses together and all that good stuff, I remembered what I needed to talk to y'all about because y'all are about to leave here in a few minutes. We are planning on having one of these per month. Okay, so just be prepared, have that in the back of your mind. We'll get kind of a date set for that and give y'all plenty of notice.
Well, I think Easter and I discussed, and we talked about the first Tuesday of every month.
There you go. That way it's the same for everybody knows. Okay, hey, what we're trying to do is communicate with you guys more frequently, more often this year. Because last year what we had was after graduation, okay, we had all this stuff come up that, well, we didn't announce this or we didn't do that. Okay? Like Ms. Fulmer said, after graduation is not the time to tell me that I didn't announce that you're joining the military. Okay? Beforehand would be much more preferable if you wanted to be announced. Okay? Same thing with scholarship information, guys. Ms. Furman has all kinds of information on scholarships. Okay? So if y'all need help with that, we are willing to help you. Now here's the kicker. We are not filling out your scholarship application for you. Okay? Our job is to inform you and make sure that you have what you need. Okay? Then you fill out that application. Then if you need us to write you a reference letter or something like that, then we'll be more than happy to help you out with that. Okay? We're going to push out as much information as we can as far as scholarships go. Guys, the biggest thing is October the 6th.
Yeah.
5th. I'm sorry, October the 5th. At 6, right?
6:30.
Yeah. 6 or 6:30. Anyway.
6:30.
October the 5th at 6:30 is our FAFSA and college aid night. We did this last year, guys. 5 people showed up. Okay? We have people coming in talking about how you need to fill out your FAFSA. We have people coming in talking about scholarship information. We even have the military coming in. Like, yeah, if you think that you might want to join the military upon graduation, we have military recruiters there as well. They can give you any and all information that you need in order to get you set up, like she said, for when you graduate and leave. Okay? Don't miss that night. Okay? We deliberately did it this year before basketball season started, so we can't use that as an excuse. Last year, it was on the same night as a basketball game. Okay? So make sure that you don't miss that night. Trying to think, is that about all it is?
I will say this, those of you that have already started applying and things like that, the state financial aid will open October 1st. And the reason why we went and did the FAFSA now in October was because normally FAFSA opens October 1st. But this year, for whatever reason, the federal government decided to push it back to December 1st. That's what I've been told.
The information will still be good. You'll just be ahead of the game.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the state stuff that she talked about will be valid by then. Those portals will be open by October 1st.
Hey, last thing I'm going to tell you guys is I've talked to a few of y'all already about it. Take the ACT. Take it as many times as you can. Guys, just sometimes some of you guys, 2 points, going up a point or two is the difference in thousands of dollars in financial aid. Okay? So if you're thinking about going to Votech or a college after you leave here, take that ACT. Miss Furman's got all the dates. They're on the TVs in the hallway. If you need questions, come and ask, and we'll let you know how to get registered and all that good stuff. Take that thing as many times as you can.
The next test is October, whatever. It's in the hallway. The deadline is like September 22nd. It's the next deadline for the next ACT. We will be having, when's our next meeting? All right.
There you go.
All right. And then we'll get the rest of the stuff voted on. Congratulations.
This will start.
But this is a lot more thought. promise, I will.
Yeah, I mean, I have a few.
Which we can move that down.
I was gonna wait for a lot of it to ask.
I'll ask.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I'll figure out what
Let me turn this on. And
so we'll get it taken care of.
I think it's.
So,
Thank you.